All right, what is going on, everyone? It is Jack, and today we are going to be checking out Season 8, Episode 9 of Fear the Walking Dead, Sanctuary. Last two episodes haven't been too shabby, I gotta say, which has surprised me for Fear, because usually they're not the best. I don't want to talk a ton before this, because I want to get this done, get this up for you guys as soon as I can. I have a feeling this is going to be one of, if not the last time that we see Dwight and Sherry, because we're coming up on the wrap up here, and I feel as though they really want to spend as much time with the closest to original characters as they can. I'm really hoping, and I'm gonna say it now just before I watch, if this is some massive trauma dump episode about the saviors, I can already tell you this is going to be a very short video, because that is going to annoy the fuck out of me. And if you're new here, watch some of my other reactions and you'll understand why. If you're not new here, you get why. I can't stand Sherry. I hate the narrative and all that bullshit. So if it's a big trauma dump episode, I'm sorry in advance, it's going to be a short video. But if it's not, and if it's some proper universe tie-in stuff where they go back and we maybe see some familiar faces, that'd be pretty fucking awesome. And this could beat out last week. So we'll see what direction it goes. Remember? Oh, also, Five Nights at Freddy's is coming. I've spent all weekend editing it. All weekend. NBC is being awful about it, and they're just not letting it go up. I've been battling the copyright with it. I stayed up till like 4 or 5 in the morning trying to beat the copyright on it, and I'm gonna keep trying to put up the edited versions of it, and hopefully get one through soon. But just know that it's there. I promise. I'm not ignoring because I'm so happy to get that out, because I love that movie so much. So keep an eye out for that. But if you want to get the full uncut and early reactions for everything I watch, have watched, and will watch, feel free to check out Patreon down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I say without further ado, let's check this episode out. So Dwight's going back home. I like that idea. I like it. Let's see if it works out. This is another longer episode. I gotta turn the brightness up on this. Good lord, this is dark. Wait a minute. Is this their old house? It is. That's the bag of pretzels. And that's their photo. Wow. Okay, cool. God, I wish I had I know I can piece it together by looking off the wiki.
Go out there and make it right.
Daryl! What? Hold up, what the fuck did he say? I didn't have captions on, so I missed it. 1 second. Sorry, I gotta go back real quick.
Make it right.
Oh, go out there and make it right. Okay. Sorry, that was when Daryl, didn't know how to talk. Forgot about that. Did he carve all those chess pieces? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that seems pretty Dwight.
There's nothing that valuable anymore.
It is if you're diabetic.
Oh shit.
What did you just say?
Insulin. My insulin was in my bag.
Ain't that poetic?
Shit.
We had a guy who could make it.
What?
He had me believe in miracles. Till these guys came through.
I feel like in the apocalypse it'd be kind
I had in
of
that
tough
bag.
to make insulin.
I had to make it through the week.
For what it's worth, I might believe the guy, actually. No shot there's more saviors. Seriously? This isn't... What the fuck? I'm so confused.
My wife, they killed her. My son too.
See, the saviors wouldn't have done that. I was rewatching season 7 recently. Oh my god, wait. They have the molten metal on their heads too? No way there's still saviors left. There's no shot. Unless this is somewhere around that time jump area. When Carol is like, oh, there's rogue saviors still left, and whatever. Huh. Okay, I'm very intrigued now and confused. If they don't give some sort of like really concrete info on the timeline, it's gonna really bug me because it's gonna drive me nuts trying to understand what the hell is going on, and it'll feel like they're really just trying to fit it in here. But we'll see, I guess. I don't know. Wait a minute. What if Dwight wasn't actually seeing anybody? What if that guy never came to his place? What if he just ended up back here just mentally because he's not doing great? That seems like a possibility. I swear to God, if I hear a whistle... Wait a minute. Is Sherry back here? Is Sherry back here leading things like she was in the comics? Yo, honestly, if we go the route that we do with her in the comics, I might be okay with it. Let's see. Imagine they give us a flashback of him getting burned.
Who are you, Dwight?
Turn around, asshole.
We did never hear that audio before. He looks
Now an example
very
of this
familiar.
grenade. Starting with the other side of your face.
Ow! Damn! That felt really weird.
Yay!
No. Damn. He really didn't make it. That sucks ass, bro.
But I guess I could.
No, but you've actually done quite a bit of good since
Told me
then.
we had the chance, Dale. You should have just killed me. Please come and do it right now, please.
I gotta say, Dwight's been one of the big surprises for me.
Come on.
I'm really looking forward to see what Austin does after this. Is this gonna be Sherry or is this gonna be those new guys? Oh, it is Sherry. Oh, this bitch. Welcome home. Lord. Ooh, that looks good. Reminds me of Clementine.
It's better this way.
Don't tell me she got
Telling
bit.
you.
He's got a score to settle with Madison, and he plans on settling it by taking over Padre.
Oh, sounds like Madison's fight to me.
You know what? You're right.
Made it ours.
Want to grab the wrap?
You're still calling her Dove, really?
What does any of this have to do with me?
Do you think I wanted to come here?
Okay, you don't gotta be a
know.
bitch about it, Sherry.
Could have given you
I wanted to come here
directions.
for you. Padre isn't.
That place is the reason he's dead. Why do you want to fight for that?
Because, D, helping make Padre into something better, that is how we honor him.
Don't try to make me like her.
Back there. It's not because I don't care about them. It's because I do.
I really hope they don't ruin Dwight's character here, because that seems to be the route they're going, and I'm not gonna be happy about it if they do. Oh wait, no, that's right. They took June's finger, didn't they?
Dove, please tell us where you are.
And here they are.
It's her. She looks hurt. Dove!
Damn.
No
You-
exit wound. We gotta get this bullet out right away.
Who did this?
Some assholes tried to steal the truck. So they were looking for someone that burned their friend.
Okay, we gotta get her inside now.
Let's get her back in the house.
Is there anywhere around here? With medical supplies, equipment.
Alexandria? Oh, this guy.
I'm sorry about that.
What?
Shit.
These medical supplies, what do you want in exchange?
Why do I feel like Dwight's gonna do that? I hope he doesn't, but...
Nice try, asshole.
Sherry!
We'll be in and out before they even know we're there.
Okay, well, at least we got a distance.
This is happening all over again. Us, a kid who needs surgery. I mean, it never ends.
What choice do we have?
Ugh. Those look like whispers almost. Okay, really? Seems a bit far-fetched that they were just able to escape that easily, but I'll let it slide this time, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay, really? There's no shot you guys can think the majority of that's clean. Oh, wow.
The place is clear.
That's the same room there.
We probably have an hour before they get here.
Anesthetic injections around the wound.
Really?
Sherry, okay?
No, he couldn't even save his own son. No,
Stop.
I'm not letting him do this.
Damn.
No.
Well, damn.
Fire must have drawn him. perimeter fence is broken. They're piling in. And I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Bro, I'm gonna be so pissed if they kill Dwight off.
Jerry!
Really?
Give up like this!
Jerry!
Oh my god. Really? She locked him in the room. Those can't be the same metal-headed ones that Eugene put there. They would not have survived this long, would they? Oh, is Hannah her daughter? No, Rose was, okay.
My daughter.
Yeah, that was really shitty. Bad story. I remember that.
She had pneumonia. I couldn't save her.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't save Finch.
Okay, pneumonia is different than being bitten, though.
You know, Padre was right. Let us down, because that's what people who can't get over their own shit do.
Okay, I was kind of annoyed with and disagreeing with most of it up until that last part. Because low-key, that's kind of true. Why aren't they going to her when she's shooting?
Why would you do that?
Are we gonna get a sacrificial Sherry play? I'm here for it.
June.
Jesus Christ. Ah, Jesus. I was gonna say, Dwight, maybe you could bust that window? No, not the guitar. I thought that was cement. I was gonna say, buddy's denting cement. Dwight, stop! That was cement. Okay. Maybe? I don't know. Fuck. Ow. Yeah, she should kind of be getting crushed right now. There's like 10 bodies on her. Bro, come on. Did he finish loading his gun? I swear, if Dwight sacrifices himself to save Sherry, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. You can have time for sentimental staring later.
Going to.
Ah, bitch, you're gonna die.
Need help.
Why the fuck did you go with them then? You're like, oh, I'm trying to run away from you, so I'm gonna tag team with you across the country. The fuck is that logic? Yeah, no, she's dead. That 100% will sever an artery.
And I know you don't believe in that crap about good coming from bad.
I do.
No, you want
No,
to.
you don't.
I do too, but I can't.
So let's just fucking kill walkers, I guess.
We're outside.
Dove's dead.
We're just trying to keep them away from the building.
Oh my god.
Had a feeling I'd find you here.
How people make it this long and still miss shots blows my mind. Since when was this building not secure in terms of like stability? It's a factory. I don't know, that just seems weird. Because if they make the building collapse, then that's essentially going to put this after the stuff with Michonne. Y'all made it this long to die like this? Damn! Good lord. Ugh. Yeah, this is not looking good. Oh.
You remember what I told you?
If they killed Dwight this way, oh. Ow! Yeah. Oh man. In the furnace, maybe? So the sanctuary entire building just collapsed.
What happened?
We're in hell.
The building is collapsing.
It still hurts.
I'm so sorry.
No shit it does.
It's never gonna work.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Why are they ruining her character so much?
And we all wound up in here, and we just needed each other to see it.
There we go, Dwight. Dwighty boy. That's what I love to hear.
I don't want to hurt you.
Don't.
Exactly.
Do this.
You're a fucking nurse, June. Come on. You went from being like
Doesn't
top tier
have to
bad bitch last season to just the biggest coward. What the
And maybe
fuck? Finch wasn't even your
Maybe
kid.
we just needed to work through the bad to get to
Oh
the
my
good.
god.
Do you trust me?
No.
Ask
We have to pull it out. Okay?
Okay, so just gonna skip past getting the bullet out, I guess. Cool. Okay, so I guess this does confirm that this is well beyond when Michonne and them were here.
Holy
So
shit.
I feel like he would have eaten more of him, but
She's gonna be okay.
sure. Okay.
It's a Finch.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh Lord. Okay.
never should have left. The way that Finch wanted it.
In 3 episodes?
I think we can.
I don't know about that.
I made something for you.
It's a prosthetic finger.
Train car. Before it went the way it did, I asked you to be a part of our family, so that offer still extends to you.
I gotta say, Austin Amelio is without a
And to
doubt
you as well.
one of the coolest looking characters
type.
in The Walking Dead.
No, you don't.
The only thing that's a little odd with Dwight though is the burns. I feel like they kind of change. Like I don't remember his ear being that bad when we first met him. Not when we first met him. When we met him post burn, I don't remember it being that bad. But I don't know. Maybe just over time, scar tissue, something. Is this Padre?
Was sollen wir jetzt mit ihr machen?
Ich werde es handhaben.
Strand found Troy's kid.
Who are you? What do you want with me?
My name is Victor. Good thing we found you when we did.
Why?
I'm gonna help you. You're gonna help me. Save Padre.
I don't know about that. All right.
The entire herd is stuck.
Alicia was in the herd.
Alicia.
What?
It's about Padre.
Ugh.
Wait for me.
Oh, lordy.
This doesn't end well.
For you.
Oh, God. How many times are going to be just pointing guns at each other and just not shooting? All right. I didn't really want to watch The Insider for this one, but I kind of want to see if they give an idea timeline-wise.
Pretty incredible set that they built replicating the sanctuary.
Oh.
They built it in like a week.
Did they?
Damn.
To see how they were.
That's pretty impressive then, actually.
It's really cool. They did a really good job. It's different because it's dilapidated and broken down.
And his new family and seeing that he genuinely
This was the room
has
Madison
made a
was
real
in,
effort
right?
to change.
Yeah, Victor's never really been a fan of kids. I don't really know how that's gonna work out for him. But, okay. I'm kind of torn on this one. First of all, gotta say, the acting in it was really good. I can't complain there. No shot I'm complaining there. And the recreated set for Sanctuary was incredibly well done. Because I kind of thought they were there, actually. Props to them, gotta say. You know what, now that I think about it, Fear's done that a couple times now. With Morgan's Place, and now The Sanctuary. So that's really nifty. I like that. Now, the contents of the episode. This definitely felt, I mean, kind of bodily, but it was sort of like an open bottle, I guess. Like, it was a bottle episode, technically, but there were underlying themes towards the overall story, which I guess I really never grasp how important Padre was gonna be for the final 3 seasons of the show, because I'm pretty sure they mentioned it back in season 6, because it was like this mystical place and whatever, and then 7, like, we kind of got a good idea about it, and then the beginning of 8 was interesting. I feel in Fear right now there's a lot of talk about what people are gonna do, but without actually saying what they're gonna do, if that makes sense. But I just feel they keep repeating this sentiment that, you know, we're gonna make Padre what it's always meant to be, and like all that, but we never really got a great in 8A. I remember vividly when they first brought up the military stuff with the flashbacks with the siblings. Other than some of the stuff with that, like when the dad died, it was one of the worst fucking scenes in the whole goddamn show. But the initial pitched concept with that military situation and building up outposts and like setting up places, like the logic behind it was really sound and I liked it. And I'm like, I wish we could expand on that more because we really didn't see the way that military really kind of tried to tackle this thing. And we kind of got some hints of it in Fear a little bit and World Beyond, but it's, I don't know, it feels like it definitely feels like they're setting up for an ending where it's going to be like, well, now we're going to do what we always planned to do. And like, I don't know if I want that for this. Like, yeah, it'd be nice, but I'm really just, as of right now, I'm looking for the tie-ins. We're not getting a ton of those right now, and I get that Fear has always been a bit rough, but I'm just hoping that they can properly tie things together once we get towards the end. So hopefully we have episodes 10, 11, and 12. 10 and 11 seem like they're going to be the like, 10's going to be ramping shit up, 11's going to be like, and at least logically, 11 would be like the big climactic bit of it, and then 12 would be kind of the falling action, the resolution, and just sort of kind of mellow things out. But that's what makes sense logically. I don't know if they're going to go that route, though, if I'm being honest. Because I don't really know what they plan on doing with tie-ins. Because at this point, the only spin-offs we're aware of with this universe are another season of Dead City, another season of the Daryl Dixon spin-off, which the Daryl one, I imagine, will wrap up. And that's the other thing. The timing for this is what is really kind of confusing for me. Because we have the main show, which is over. And the Rick and Michonne spin-off comes back in February, if I'm not mistaken. And then, I believe in April, we get the second season of Dead City. And then summer or fall, we get the next season of the Daryl Dixon spinoff. I guess if I just had somewhat of a better, if they did a better job with the final season of Fear and the spinoffs of giving a good idea of where everything is in the timeline, that would help with theorizing a lot more. But they don't really give a great idea about that, and it's really fucking annoying. The only thing I know is that with Dead City, it's supposed to be quite a few years after. That's why I've said before, I think it's plausible, not necessarily likely, but it's plausible that with Dead City, they've already experienced Rick and Michonne coming back, and they decided to distance themselves, because I don't see why they wouldn't. Maggie really wasn't on good terms with Rick and Michonne when Rick died and was taken away, and she didn't come back until after Michonne was gone. And she only came back because everything was going to shit, and she was like, I guess I'll come back and help now. And then she's like, oh, well, things didn't really work out that well, so I'm a dip again. So she just like dipped out again and tried to make a new hilltop, basically. So, and I mean, Negan, I don't see, like, I don't feel like there's a ton of problems with him wanting to distance himself, especially when he had Annie and the kid. So I don't know, it's tough, because it could very well be after Rick and Michonne got back, because I don't see them saying Michonne was then gone for an additional 5 or 6 years after. That just seems weird and not good. So I don't know, it's gonna be weird. But I mean, it's all gonna be kind of up in the air. I think once we see how Fear ends, that should give us a better idea of what they're doing. And after, because I don't think they're going to do a second season with the Rick and Michonne show, because we haven't heard anything about that yet, as far as I know, at least. So if they're not, yeah, by like the end of summer or like fall-ish time, like by this time next year, there's not going to be any Walking Dead content coming out unless Tales gets renewed, which if it does, they have to 100% completely revamp it and change it, because if they keep doing what they did in the first season, no one's going to fucking watch it. Nobody liked that shit. And they would have to do throwback tales of original characters. Like they could do, when Aaron first got to Alexandria, and like that would be cool to bring back some original Alexandria characters, you know, like Aaron and Scott. And you could bring, like, you could have the start of some of the communities. I think that'd be really cool to see, like the start of Alexandria or Hilltop Kingdom, or they could go to other places in the world. But I think logically what would make sense to kind of wrap, as much as I would love for this to keep going on for a long time, and as much people are like, no one yet died ever, no one go die. Like, don't get me started. There you still going. I know some of it is subpar, but it is one of, if not the best, cable television series of all time. And I don't think there's much debate in that. Numbers don't lie. Streaming services nuked numbers for a lot of stuff, but at least The Walking Dead's final season didn't end like Game of Thrones' final season, tainting like the whole fucking series. Hopefully, the spinoffs wrap up nice and nice, just nice and neat. And then we either get one final thing, like one final like mini series, or like they're like Walking Dead's back, like season 12, not really season 12, but we get one final culmination of everybody. The main Walking Dead crew, the Fear crew. I guess some of the World Beyond. We don't need World Beyond. And then Rick and Michonne coming back, and Daryl, and Morgan, and Negan, and just like everybody just coming together for like a big CRM like battle or some shit. That seems like that would be the best climactic way to end the series. And I'm worried that they're not going to do that, and they're just going to be like, everyone's happy and building up new community. And I'm like, that's so fucking cliche and lame. Like, people love the characters and the arcs, and I get that. It's great. But just end with one big final fucking boom. Just a big fucking war. Just one. One, because All Out War was rough. Just give one final, like, everybody from everywhere is finally back together. And it would be so nice to see everyone fight. And you could do some massive fucking deaths there, too. You could kill off some of, like, the season 1 characters there. And have it be, like, massive, impactful shit. Or you could pull the rug out from everyone and just have us lose. That'd be wild. I don't know, but I'm kind of rambling on here. So, episode overall, it was all right. Nothing to write home about. The acting was good though. I really appreciate what Austin has brought to Dwight as a character. He really didn't get nearly this much depth in the comics, and I'm really glad that they're giving him some. I'm very glad that they didn't harp on Negan trauma because I've been through that a million fucking times and I'm not going through it again. So I would have just been sitting here with an RBF the whole goddamn time if that's all they were doing, because we've been over it and they are blowing it out of proportion. So thank God they didn't do that, because that would have really annoyed the fuck out of me this episode. June was probably the most confusing part about this episode, if I'm being honest. I really didn't understand what the hell was going on with her. I mean, even though when they kind of explained it, I'm like, okay, you lost your kid when we, like, right when we first met you. And you were dealing with that. And then you just, like, pushed it down, and now all of a sudden it came back out? And it's like, yeah, okay, you lost a finger, you were doing that to other people, so it kind of made sense. Finch wasn't your kid. That's like, I don't know, it seemed dumb. It's like, you can't be harping on yourself for not saving someone that literally couldn't be saved. And it's not like, oh, like, maybe, no. He was bitten. Like, yeah, they were like, oh, we could slow it down, but that's just because radiation was fighting the walker bite to decide what was going to kill you. It's not like you can just live forever with that. You can't. But it was weird. I don't know. I'm hoping they don't continue to write June regression, because I was really liking her. She was fucking badass. And, I mean, if they're gonna just have her regress a bunch, why the fuck didn't they just kill her and keep John? John was amazing. John was the best. And we don't have John. And we should have John. And then we got his dad, and you're like, oh, you know, he's a piece of shit. And, like, let's just kill him and say, like, fuck you guys. No. All right, I'm gonna if I keep talking about it, I'm just gonna work myself up into being pissed about it. So I'll wrap it up here. Let me know what you thought about this episode down below and what you're thinking about this season so far. Do you have any predictions for the Walking Dead universe as a whole? I'd love to hear about it down in the comments. Remember, you can get the full uncut and early reactions for everything I watch, have watched, and will watch on Patreon down below. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, this has been Jack, and I'm out. Peace.